Hi everyone, this is Rais. Recently, I had the privilege of working with a client named Vicki, where I used the trauma release technique called internal family systems, or IFS, which is a process that helps people explore and work with different aspects of themselves that may be connected to emotional wounds, limiting beliefs, challenging life experiences, or other traumas, and clear and release those past traumas. Vicky experienced some remarkable shifts during and after her session, and she has generously agreed to share her experience with us today. Vicky, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, I'm so happy to share this knowledge with a greater community because I feel it was so impactful for me. And I want people to be able to work with you because you're amazing.
Great, thank you. So, Vicky, to start, what led you to schedule a trauma release session with me?
Well, for the group to know, I met you a year ago through Meetup, and you were doing the QHHT, which is the quantum healing hypnosis therapy sessions. And I had such a great experience with those that I instantly felt that you are a person I can deeply trust. I mean, I wouldn't just do that kind of work with anyone because it's such a deep, kind of excavation. You have to be very vulnerable. And so I felt very comfortable with you. And also, I remember just how caring and supportive you were, and how you spent so much time with me in the original sessions. So when you came to me and mentioned that you were doing this trauma work around working with the childhood parts, that sounded like something that would be really useful to me, and I was really happy to work with you again.
Great. And what challenges were you experiencing in your life before the session?
Well, what I noticed is that for most of my life, I've had this pattern. I call it a self-worth pattern. I think many of us do. Particularly as empaths, we tend to give more than we receive. And this is something that, as I started really, going deeper and studying these patterns on myself, I realized that I was in all areas of my life, it was affecting me. So, whether it was like work, kind of giving too much and not, so just having this imbalance between giving and receiving in all areas of my life. And I realized that this was something that was time to get to the bottom of and try to actually reprogram. And I felt working with the parts of me that were wounded would be the fastest and best way to heal that wound.
Can you tell us a little about what your experience was like during the session?
Absolutely. I love working with Robin because, as you can tell, his voice is very calming. So this is not a full hypnosis, but, you are able to sort of guide us as a recipient to really get in touch with these really deep childhood parts of us. And I was so amazed to learn that I wasn't going to be, it's a two-step process to uncover the wounded part. You have to first find the part of you that's protecting the wounded part, and then get to the wounded part. And I thought it was so amazing that we ended up uncovering that the protector was a 4-year-old named Candy Cane, or Candy, and that the actual wounded part was a 2-year-old named Chrissy. And so that was so amazing to me because I was going back to things I hadn't remembered, from that point in my life, and the fact that part of those two parts had split off, and kind of been hidden all these years and driving my actions. I thought that was really, really profound.
Wonderful. Was there a particular moment or insight or realization that stood out to you?
Well, what really stood out for me was that the reason why those parts had kind of split off from me is because of some fear associated with my parents, and not feeling like that they could be themselves, and that they basically had to kind of be the perfectionist, so my dad would love me, and so that my mom would look after me. And so I feel like the pain that was happening at that time with something that I didn't even realize. And now at my current age, I'm resourced to be able to deal with things differently, but at age 2 and 4, you're not. And so that's why those parts just were never integrated, because I never had really gotten to the root cause of the wounding around why I was over giving and feeling like my best is not good enough, and I have to kind of like earn my dad's love.
And how did you feel immediately after the session compared to before it?
I felt really, just so happy. I mean, it was interesting, it was so profound, that there was just a lightness, like you almost just wanted to dance. It's just like there's just a huge relief that something tremendous had been released, and it really felt very, very freeing.
Great. From what I remember, you came into the session struggling with lack of self-worth or self-confidence. Is that correct?
Yes, that's the core wound that I was talking
Yes,
about
yes,
self-worth, which is really
yes,
kind of having to earn,
yes,
being, liked and
yes,
loved, and giving more than I was receiving. And that was an imbalance that was driving kind
yes.
of every part of my life.
Yes, you felt like you had to earn that every time, every day. Yeah. And how do those areas feel for you now, Vicky?
I can, genuinely say that it has been a profound shift. And I do feel it's kind of interesting. I've had situations where things will come up, and, Candy and Chrissy will be like right there with me enjoying the moment. Like the other weekend, we were doing yoga and they were with me enjoying things. Whereas, like in the session, they were cowering, and holding each other like in a very protective way. So it just feels like my life shifted from being very contracted, and protective, to being more guarded, to being just more open and able to, receive joy in the current moment.
That's wonderful to hear. Was there anything about the experience that surprised you in any way?
Well, you'd sent me a video to understand, the process that parts, when, you have a traumatic experience, that they can split off and need to be reintegrated, and that's how you kind of heal them. So I understood that in general, but what really surprised me was that there were two parts. I always thought it was like one part that split off, the wounded part. I had no idea that the wounded part split off, and then there was a protector that came over top of the wounded part. And that's why I feel like this approach is so profound, because it helps heal both parts.
Yes, for every part that is wounded, a protector part also gets created, and their job is to protect that wounded, vulnerable part so that they don't get triggered again. So prevent that trauma from happening again. So that's a really interesting aspect of IFS. Would you say that that particular trauma was released and cleared?
Yes, I definitely feel that I'm in a freer, more whole space than I was before, and I feel like I'm not seeing the pattern, show up quite as much. I feel like I'm much more able to operate, from my current age, without some sort of internal drive, that's making me feel less than or needing to prove myself all the time.
That's great. If someone watching this is dealing with similar challenges and considering this type of session, what would you want them to know?
Well, I wanted them to know two things. First of all, I think IFS is very profound as a healing modality. It's not something that you have to go through therapy, talk therapy for years. It's something I was able to do with you in 90 minutes. And, you can hear just, how we were able to really connect with the wounded and protector parts, hear them, and hear what, they were wanting to share. And that was really amazing and profound. And I think that being able to really hear them, and then shift them from being, kind of like afraid, to realizing that now I can protect them, and the divine in me can also look after ourselves. So that was amazing. And the second thing want people to know is that if they're considering, trying to do childhood therapy, kind of really getting to their patterns, that Robin Rais is amazing. I trust him so much. I feel like, as a fellow starseed, that you are just able to, care for people in a very mind, body, soul manner, and that you really want to help them, and so I feel that, and so it's not just, as they say, what you're doing, but who you're doing it with, and so I think that it's important that you would not just choose IFS, but choose a practitioner that you really have that same level of trust and feeling with, because this is vulnerable work. And so I think you really want to find someone like Robin who can really help guide you through that process in a gentle way, in a very patient way. And you can hear even from his voice how soft and soothing it is, and that really, really helps you, achieve the results that you really want from this type of work.
Vicki, is there anything else you'd like to share about your experience?
Well, I would just say that one of the things that came out during the session is that there are other parts that I felt guided to work with. So I just want to let the group know that I'm continuing to work with Robin. There's sometimes different parts that you need to work on. And so for me, I feel strongly enough about this that I'm continuing that journey. And so I think that kind of speaks volumes for how profound it is.
Yes, I truly believe that the only way to remove traumas is to speak directly with those parts that have separated from us. And once those parts are released, then the client is also healed. Um, Compared to traditional talk therapy, where the therapist speaks to the client, not to the part, and the therapy sometimes takes many, many years. So, Vicki, thank you so much for taking the time to share your story today. I truly appreciate your openness, and I know your experience may help others who are facing similar struggles. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for those watching, we are now going to show you the actual recording of Vicki's session so you can hear her experience firsthand. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.
So when you feel ready, take your awareness within. Just take a moment or two to land in that space. So we are setting the intention today as we begin to spend a little more time with the part of you that doesn't allow love and joy to be received because we feel that they have some concerns, some questions, or some fears that they want to vocalize. Remember a time when you felt that you were not allowing the love and joy to be received. Remember a time when you felt that way. Now let yourself be back there, go back there, and feel what you felt back then. Allow yourself to find the part that doesn't allow you to receive love and joy. Tune into your body sensations. Where are you experiencing this part, in or around the body?
Feels like it's behind me.
Okay,
Not part of me.
great, beautiful. Stay with that body sensation and those emotional cues. As you connect with and notice this energy that is behind you in an even deeper way, do you sense that it has any kind of shape or color, or is there an image? Does it have a form? How do you notice it?
Feels like a floating blob.
Beautiful. And do you sense any kind of emotion associated with that floating blob?
Pain.
And as you notice that floating blob behind you, feeling pain, how do you feel towards this part?
Resistant.
I want that part that is feeling resistant to please step back so that we can connect with that floating blob. And as you notice that floating blob feeling pain again, how do you feel towards it?
Sad.
How is your heart feeling toward it?
Compassionate.
So go ahead and send that feeling, extend that energy of love, sadness, and compassion to that part and see how it reacts.
Unworthy.
Does it notice that you're there with it?
No, it's kind of
Okay.
like cowering in the corner, like trying not
Yes.
to be seen.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead and send that wave of compassion to it again so that it can feel it deep, deep in its heart. Did it react in any way?
Well, I had this image once when I was in a haunted house and people jumped out at me and frightened me really bad. And I started crying uncontrollably. And when I was sending it compassion, I had this image. My mother was standing beside me, but she didn't hug me and hold me. And I was imagining, I don't know, my compassion, like, like hugging and holding her in that moment. But I was really,
Yeah,
sobbing
yeah.
uncontrollably.
Yes, yes. So this is what the part is showing you. It is showing you using images. So if that makes sense to you, go ahead and let the blob know that you understand it. And let that blob know that it is not alone, that you're here to stay with it and support them. And maybe just stay with that part for a while to see if that part can relax a little bit, trust you, stay as long as the part wants you to.
She doesn't trust me to protect her. She feels that she has to be hyper vigilant
Yes, yes,
so
and
that she'll never be surprised again.
yes. And does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and let it know that you understand what it is saying, that it doesn't trust you. So I'm speaking with that part that is cowering and feeling the pain. We'd like to get to know them in a deeper way today. We'd like to understand their role in a deeper way. And we feel that they may have some concerns or questions around this session. This is their opportunity to ask any questions that they have. So let's go ahead and ask this part that was cowering Let's go ahead and ask it what it is that it does for you. Does it have a role of any kind? What is their job?
It's to keep me safe.
Okay. And how do they do their job?
Keeps me contracted so that I'm vigilant and I'm not caught unawares.
And how long have they been doing this job?
Since I was 4.
Okay. And ask the part how old it is. How old is this part?
4.
When this part explained to you that they have been working for many years trying to keep you safe and protected, knowing how long they have been working and how hard they have been working for you to keep you protected. How do you feel towards it now?
I feel sorry for her.
Okay. Do you feel any kind of gratitude for all her hard work?
Yes, but many of the things that she was afraid of and keeping me from were actually not real.
What was that?
Many of the things that she was trying to keep me from weren't real.
Okay, okay.
Like, for example, when I was very, very young, my bedroom was on the farthest side of the house. No one was nearby. And I knew my window was busted and anyone could break into my room at any time. And our house had a lot of creaking noises, and I always thought somebody was trying to break in. Nobody actually broke into our house, but I had this fear that somebody would break into the house. And so, like, for example, like I couldn't sleep in my bed, and I would go and I would sleep under the dining room table in the chairs between the table and the chairs and underneath the table, curled up because it felt safer.
Yes.
So you see, I mean, it's not like she was really protecting me from a real like person who like was a thief or broke into the house. She's just hyper.
Yes, yes.
So I feel sad that she worked so hard, but it's not like I feel that grateful because you know what I'm saying? She didn't really protect me.
I understand. So I want that part of you that doesn't feel grateful, doesn't feel that the part was protecting you. I want that part to please take a step back for now, just for now, so that we can continue to speak with that uh, covered part.
Okay.
Thank you. And how are you feeling towards that part now, Vicky?
I just feel so sad for her.
So
All
go
that.
ahead. Yep. So go ahead and let her know that you feel sad for everything that she's been going through. Just let her know. And how is she reacting to that?
She just wants to curl up on my lap and just like suck her thumb and be held.
So if it feels right for you, go ahead, hold that part on your lap, extend all that love that you have and compassion to her. Let her know that you will always be with her. You will always protect her. You will never leave her alone. And keep holding her as long as she needs you to. Now, if it's okay with you, go ahead and ask her how old she thinks that you are.
Really old.
So go ahead and update her, let her know how old you are. Let her know that when you were 4 years old, you needed her to protect you. But now you're an adult, you're a strong woman, independent woman. Now you can manage yourself. Maybe she doesn't have to work as hard because now you're a grown-up person. And see how they react when you tell them that.
She's just shaking her head, like with her thumb in her mouth, going, no.
Okay. So go ahead and ask her if there is anything else that they want to tell you.
She's telling me that I'm just like my mother, who didn't protect her, so why should she believe me?
Okay. If it feels right for you, go ahead and tell her that you understand what she's saying and you're so sorry you weren't there to protect her. But now you will always be with her and you will always protect her.
She just doesn't believe the word always.
Okay, that's okay. So ask her what it is that she likes about her job, about what she's doing for you. What part of her job does she like?
She feels that she's more sensitive than I am.
Okay,
And so she understands better what are potentially things that'll make me feel bad.
yes,
That I'm just too, I don't know, adult, or I don't know, just viewing things through only like my brain and not through the emotions and the feelings, and that feelings are real. And even if something isn't quote unquote like a real threat to my person, it's still a threat to my emotional well-being.
and how do you feel about that, about what she told you?
I think she probably has something accurate to say. I mean, I feel like I shut down a lot of my emotions and my intuitions and my feelings because I was always considered too emotional, too sensitive as a kid. So I really don't rely on those things very much.
Okay, so what she said made sense to you, right?
Yes.
So go ahead and let them know that you resonate with what they said and ask them what it is that they don't like about their job.
She doesn't like feeling so alone and so afraid.
Ask her if she is standing in front of and protecting a younger part of you that experienced the trauma and is vulnerable.
I don't know, that she seems all mixed up. Like it seems like they've melded or something.
Okay, okay. Are you still feeling open toward her?
Yes.
Okay. Ask that part that is protecting you what it is afraid would happen if they didn't do what they're doing.
Yes, she feels that I'm not strong enough to deal with strong emotions, and I would basically not be able to survive in this world if she didn't really keep things separate from me.
Okay. And what would that mean when you won't be able to survive? Ask her that.
Well, she just knows that when I'm in trauma, I freeze and I have a meltdown and I just can't. And she wants to protect me from that. And
Okay.
she also knows that I become completely like a basket case, and she doesn't want me to be completely
Okay.
like
Okay.
sobbing and pain, and just she knows that I have very little resilience. When you know when I'm wounded, it's like my heart is pierced and everything falls apart. I'm very fragile.
Yes. And as she shares that with you, how do you feel toward them now?
Now I feel grateful.
So go ahead and extend that feeling of gratefulness and that energy to them. Let them know that you're grateful for what they do for you. And how does she react to that?
She perked up.
Okay. I'd also like you to ask them what they would like us to call them when we connect with them. What name should we use?
Candy.
And Candy feels female to you or male?
Female.
Okay.
Like candy cane.
Candy cane. Okay, beautiful. What if we could go to that vulnerable child part of you that got hurt and froze, and we could help her? Would Candy be interested in that?
As long as you don't hurt her further.
Okay.
And you have to know she's really, really sensitive.
Yes. Let Candy know that we are absolutely not going to hurt her. And let Candy know that at any time, if she's feeling concerned or uncomfortable when we're talking to that child, that she can step in and stop us at any time. Let her know that we want to let that child part know that they don't have to stay in that place and feeling the way they do. And we can help them to go somewhere else where they feel happy and free, if that's what they wish. And how does she react to that, Candy?
Well, she seems very excited, actually.
Okay.
Because I think she's been like locked in like a corner and she really wants to go outside.
Yes.
She wants some sunshine and green grass.
Yes. Do we have Candy's permission to speak with that child part that is suffering in that place?
Yes, she says she really likes your voice and she trusts you.
So before we go to that child part, I want to go back to Candy and just check in with her one more time, just to make sure she's okay with us working with that child part.
Yes, and she says that she's part of that child part now. They're like merged.
Yes, yes. So we're sending deep gratitude to Candy, and we would like Candy to now step aside so that we can speak with the vulnerable part.
Her name's Chrissy.
Chrissy. Okay. Chrissy is the child part that experienced the trauma.
Yes, and she's a younger version of me in a pink Sunday dress with like little lace.
Beautiful. And just checking in with the rest of Vicky's system, with the rest of the protectors, for them to let me know if they give me permission to help Chrissy.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm speaking to Chrissy now. This is their opportunity to show you or share with you what it is that they're holding on to, or what it is that they want you to know. And they can give you that a little bit at a time so that you don't get overwhelmed. Whereabouts in or around the body do you sense Chrissy, Vicki?
Well, I feel like I've been kind of holding Chrissy and Candy in my arms all this time.
Okay, okay. And as you connect deeper with Chrissy, the little girl, what else do you notice about her? How do you see her?
Well, the funny thing is that she's not sad. She was like laughing
Okay,
and smiling.
beautiful, beautiful. So go ahead and update Chrissy. Let her know that you are the adult version of her and how old you are, and you've come to be with her and support her.
She's asking if I'm going to be her mommy now.
Okay, you can go ahead and answer that.
I'm telling her that I'm more resourced than my mom was, and that
Yes,
that the divine supports us and loves us and will protect us, not just me.
yes.
She likes the fact that Heavenly Father will look after her too. It's not just me because she's still not sure that I can do it.
I'm asking the beautiful angels and archangels and Kuan Yin who are with us to communicate with the little girl, Chrissy, send her all the love and healing that they can with energy, and letting Chrissy know that she is protected by all of the angels, by Vicki, that she is always completely protected and she is loved beyond measure.
She's saying that not everybody loved her, especially not grandmothers.
Ask her what else does she need you to understand or what else she wants to tell you.
She doesn't want to be left alone anymore.
Anything else?
She feels abandoned. Nobody's comforting her when she cries.
Anything else?
She's been told that she cries too much. She's she's too sensitive. She's too much to deal with.
Yes. Anything else?
But she just wants to be loved. She doesn't feel like,
Okay.
she feels like she wasn't a bad girl, and she was just she just wants to be loved as she is, just
Yeah.
as she is, you know, feeling the way she feels, not trying to be told that she's has to be different than she is.
And as she tells you that, how do you feel toward her?
Immense compassion.
So go ahead and extend that energy of immense compassion to her so that she can feel it deeply, deeply.
I'm trying to tell her that God makes each of us perfect, whole, and complete, and that we're uniquely and beautifully, wonderfully made. So there was no wrongness in her.
Yes.
So Candy's also stroking Chrissy's head now too and saying I'm getting it right. Chrissy's much younger than Candy.
Yes. Do you get a sense as to how old Chrissy is? If you want to ask her, you can.
I think she's 2 years old or less.
Okay.
It's like Candy acts as if like she's big sister protecting her.
Is there anything that Chrissy wants you to say or to do?
I love you, sweetheart. You're part of me. I'll always protect you. You can come to me however you're feeling. You're not the weakest part of me. You're the best part of me. And you deserve to be loved, and you deserve all the joy. Joy unending, love unending, love unconditional. She's just so happy. She just can't stop treating me as if like I'm her mother. And she just, so happy, like looking into my face, being hugged. She just doesn't want to let me go.
You can hug her as long as she needs you to. No rush.
It's not just Chrissy though, it's Chrissy and Candy. They're like, it's almost like having like twin babies, but they're not both.
Beautiful.
You ever had like two kids like on your lap? Candy's on the left, Chrissy's on the right.
Go ahead, have fun with them, hold them, hug them. Whatever they need you to do, go ahead and do it. No rush at all.
Candy is like hugging and like pinching Chrissy's cheeks. They're asking me about going out to play now.
Okay. So we'd like to give Chrissy and Candy the opportunity today, only if they wish, to move from where they are to be with you in this now timeline, in this now moment, if they want.
Yes.
Okay. So before we move them to this now time and moment with you, is there anything else that they want you to witness, to see from this time that they're in?
They don't want me to revisit anything back in that time.
Okay.
They want that chapter to be not something that I try to go to.
Very good. So if it feels good and right to do so, you can take the hand of Chrissy and Candy. And when you're ready to feel a gentle wave of safe and supportive energy lift both of you, all three of you, from under your feet, up and out of that place. Seeing that place and that chapter becoming smaller and smaller. All of those people, all of those events fading away, moving you through time and space, and setting you gently down in this now moment. Do you feel that they are here now in this now moment with you?
Yes, but it was an interesting experience when I was a young girl. Down at our park, there was like a little merry-go-round that you would just kind of like push yourselves to make it whirl.
Yes.
So when you asked us, for some reason, we were on this little merry-go-round wheel, and the whole entire wheel, came into
Yes.
the present. So it wasn't just us. It was like this just was spinning and coming here. And I think what they're trying to say is they want to bring some joy,
Yes.
but nothing else from that time.
Beautiful. And now they are here in this moment, right?
Yes.
Now that they have made the journey today, they can each choose where it is that they would like to reside, where they would like to be. Many parts like to connect at the heart space, to live in the heart. Many parts want to go to a place that feels free, like a beach or a forest. Please check in with them and find out where they would like to be.
They want to live on the playground.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Candy's not going to ever let Chrissy go.
Okay. So they'll be together.
Yes.
So before they go to that playground, before that happens, please check in with Chrissy and see if she wants to release or unload any negative beliefs or emotions or feelings or burdens that she is carrying.
She wants to release not feeling loved by her mommy.
Okay. Is there
And
anything
her
else?
grandmother too.
I'm sorry?
Not feeling loved by her mom and her grandmom.
Is there anything else Chrissy would like to release?
She never wants to go back into a dark corner again.
Okay.
And she wants to be able to cry when she wants to cry and feel when she wants to feel.
Yes. Ask Chrissy where in or around her body it is carrying those negative feelings.
She doesn't want to think about that anymore, but what she showed me an image of is like this.
Okay. So if she feels ready, if Chrissy feels ready, ask her how it would like to release those negative emotions and feelings. She can release them to fire, to water, wind, earth, light, a higher power, or anything else.
She says that she wants to release them, turn them over to her mommy, which she says is me now.
Okay. Now, for her to see, for Chrissy to see, sense, and feel all of those energies and emotions begin to vibrate. And as they vibrate fast, Chrissy is going to feel a separation, a lifting out and away from her of all those energies. And she can see, sense, and feel that energy that is lifted out of her stand and hover in front of her like a ball. And now for Chrissy to see a gentle wind coming and carrying that energy over to Vicki. And then that energy is dropped into Vicki, and then it hisses.
I'm taking the ball and I don't want it in me, so I'm putting it into the divine fire to burn
Okay,
up.
great. So you can see that energy appears to you like a tar, a dark ball of energy, and
Yeah,
falls into the fire, and then
Yes.
it hisses and disappears.
Perfect.
So take your time and let me know when the releasing for Chrissy and you feels complete.
And it's the violet flame purification.
Okay. So I want Chrissy to see that violet light coming and pouring into her body and feeling her body in all the areas where those negative energies were. And I want Chrissy to let me know what positive qualities she would like to bring into herself, whatever was taken away from her. What positive qualities would she like to bring back?
She wants to feel happy.
Okay. Happiness. Anything else?
She wants to dance.
Okay. Anything else? Maybe love?
She wants to feel lovable, yes.
Okay. Any other positive qualities she wants to bring in?
Fun.
Fun. Okay. So I want Chrissy to see, sense, and feel the beautiful violet light pouring over her and filling her completely with happiness, love, fun, dance. Just take your time, bring in those qualities, and let me know when that's completed.
She and Candy are like bouncing up and down, like, mommy, 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 like how little kids do, like they're bouncing. They're like
Okay.
radiating, like, like so excited.
So checking in with Candy to see if there are any negative energies, beliefs, emotions that Candy would like to release.
She would like to release all this, having to always be vigilant and watching over everything, like every second of every day is exhausting.
Is there anything else that Candy would like to release?
Candy also just wants to be free to go be with Chrissy,
Okay.
not to have to like be tied to, protection.
Yeah. So ask Candy how
Her
she would.
job is really heavy. She says her job is like a burden. It's so heavy.
Okay.
I mean, it's like 24/7 without a break.
Yes, yes. So when,
She's always having to like listen for like every noise, everything that could be fearful, anything.
yes,
So she's tired of being on constant alert.
yes. So if Candy feels ready, ask her how it would like to release those burdens: fire, water, wind, earth, light, a higher power, or anything else.
Well, she was thinking like a wind would be kind of like something that would just sweep it up and
Yes, yes, yes,
something light because she wants the heaviness gone and she thinks that
yes,
something that's
yes,
going to blow it away.
yes, yes. So for Candy to see, sense, and feel all of those burdens, all of those energies of burdens begin to vibrate. And as they vibrate fast, she's going to feel a separation, a lifting out and away from her of that burden energy. And she can sense, see, and feel that energy that is lifted out of her that was causing the shaking. It looks like thick black sludge or a big black tar, and it hovers in front of Candy like a black ball.
You're saying
And
it's more like in water, like there's like those little bubbles that come up.
yes, yes,
It's all like a lot of not one ball, but like lots of
yes.
bubbles.
Yep. So let me know when Candy feels that all of those burdens have been exited from her body.
She's twirling around and facilitating them flying off of her and
Yes, yes.
like
Very good.
drawn out like a magnet, but then carried
Yes,
by air.
yes. Let's wait until she removes all of those energies from herself.
She loves spinning. Now they're gone. She's just watching them go higher and higher away from her.
Okay, okay. Now for Candy to see, feel, and sense a gentle wind swirling around those energies and sucking them up, and those energies are being taken away by that wind. They're going away and away, farther, 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 and then they begin to hiss and disappear. Take your time and let me know when that releasing feels complete.
Candy thinks it's done. She's already back playing with Chrissy, and now
Okay, beautiful.
they're just like twirling around together.
Good, good. So checking with Candy now. Are there any positive qualities that Candy feels that she needs returning to her? Anything that was taken away from her?
Well, she doesn't want to have to be vigilant, but she still feels like she's big sister protector.
Okay,
And she likes that role of being big sister protector.
okay. What color light would Candy like to feel in her body where all those negative burdens used to be?
Pink.
So for Candy to now see, sense, and feel that beautiful pink light that is infused with joy and relaxation and love and care flooding into her in all the places where she instinctively and intuitively knows and feels that she needs the light. The pink light will flow into all of those areas, and it gives her back everything that she needs. Just take your time and let me know when that is completed.
She wants pink and orange light.
Okay, so Vicky, go ahead and set up that pink and orange light for her and pour those lights onto her in all of the places where they are needed.
Pink is for love and comfort, and orange is for fun.
Beautiful. Those lights are pouring into Candy, going everywhere in her body that she needs them.
She's saying she's not a white and red candy cane. She's a pink and orange candy cane. She's saying, look at me.
Just take your time, bring those lights. Let me know when that's completed.
It's completed. Chrissy was enjoying the light show too.
Okay, beautiful. Now, before Chrissy and Candy's journey and exploration and going to the playground, let's connect with both of them and confirm once again if the playground is still where they want to go to.
Yes, they want to go to
Okay.
not the playground where we grew up in Parksburg, but a really, really fun, beautiful playground in a sunny spot with beautiful sky and lots of other fun children.
Beautiful. Now, before they go to that beautiful place, for both of them to feel, see, and know that they are connected to you always by a golden thread which connects both of them to you in your hearts. That no matter where they go, they can never be separated from you. That you're always connected. They're always connected to you and they can find you anytime through that golden thread. And ask each of them how they want to remain in connection with you, Vicki. What's the best way?
They don't want to be at the park all the time. They want to basically have check-ins where we just get to have a little bit of family time.
Mm-hmm. And how often do they want that to have that family time with you?
They want the bond to become strong, so they want at least once a week.
Okay. And what's the best way for you guys to connect?
They say before I go to sleep at night on Sunday night.
Okay. And Vicki, is that okay with you? Can you do that once a week?
Yes.
So go ahead and let them know that you will do that once a week and that you promise to do that as long as they need you to.
They say we need each other. They need my love and gratitude, and also I need their fun and their feelings.
Mm-hmm. And does that make sense to you?
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and let them know that you get what they're saying and you agree with that. So when it feels good and right, you can see and sense Candy and Chrissy go to that exact place that they need to go to. Also knowing that they are connected with that golden thread to you. And you can let me know when they're feeling good and happy where they are.
They're on a swing set. They're happy.
Okay. And when you feel ready and when you know that the parts are also ready for this to happen too, you can allow yourself to say goodbye to them just for now, only for now, because you're going to connect with them frequently every Sunday. Let me know when that's completed.
It's completed.
Great. Is it okay if we invite back in all the protectors that we met along the way so we can make sure that they saw what happened?
Yes.
So taking your awareness back to the protectors that we were speaking to at the beginning and the protectors that came through and spoke with us and just checking in with them. How do they feel? How does it feel to witness the work that we've just done?
Liberating.
Do they feel and see that both Candy and Chrissy have been transformed?
Oh, yes.
Now that they have been transformed, what role would the protectors like to take on going forward?
Well, they say they'll have to reevaluate things based on me being 59 and more fully resourced than they gave me credit for.
Do they feel that they still have to work so hard nonstop to keep you contracted and constricted?
No, but they said that there's more lessons to learn.
Okay.
That Chrissy and Candy had lessons that I need to listen to, is so it's not just me listening to them. There's more to understand.
Okay. Can you ask them for more information on that so you can understand better?
Well, they said that they really highly recommend I do another session with you about the other issue that came up tonight or today.
Okay. And which issue is that?
Having to earn love, having to prove love.
Yes, yes, yes. So go ahead and thank them for the information and send them a beautiful and big accolade to all of the protectors. Is there anything that the protectors feel that they need from us today?
No, but they said I should try to get to bed early tonight to let support more integration.
Great. We want to thank all of the protectors for giving us the permission and space to work with the parts that we worked with today. We are so deeply grateful. We are sending lots of love and lots of thanks to them. Now I want all of your parts to take a sigh of relief. We are going to pause here for today. I want to send gratitude to all of your parts, even to the ones who have not come forward yet. I'm sending my deep, deep gratitude to them. You may want to go within and send some healing loving energy to all of the parts who came forward today. In the next session, we are going to start the process of getting to know them all in a better way. And for Vicki to allow herself to say her final goodbyes to all of her parts today. And when you feel ready, and only when you feel ready, you can bring your awareness back into the external.
Wow. Very powerful. The final message I got was that, when I deal with people in life, I try to look for the blessing of the positive contribution that they're trying to make, even if it's a friction. But internally, I am very judgmental and harsh and perfectionist on myself. There isn't a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's not as much graciousness in terms of how I treat my parts or inner children or just any of those things as how I would treat others.
Go to bed early tonight. You need a little time to integrate everything. Check in with your parts every Sunday as they ask for, because you promised them. So you want to keep checking in with them. It doesn't have to be once a week. It can be more often. You want to keep doing this weekly until you feel and they feel that you don't have to do this every week, or they said for now let's meet every week like a family. That's what Chrissy and Candy said. So make sure you do that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So
and these sessions are very powerful, Vicki, and you will notice the difference in the coming days and weeks. You will get a lot of your energy back because they are back. So their energy is gonna come to you. You will feel a lot of the spontaneity, playfulness, silliness that a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old kid should have and was taken away from them. So all of that, it's gonna come to you in a subtle way in the next few weeks, and you're gonna feel more grounded.
It's amazing. It's just truly a gift. Again, I'm really grateful for the journey with you, and
Yep.
want to continue on that for sure. And just really excited to do this deeper level with you. Thank you very much for
You will do great, Vicki, I'm sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.